What's up, everyone? This is PYC number 7 of Contenders Draft Picks Football. Release day. This stuff is good. It's been good while we're on PYT number 7. The main bounty is 1-of-1 championship ticket autograph of Will Greer. He's the West Virginia kid. If we hit that card, we will add a case to this break. There's no hit list. No hit list teams in this break. We just do it. When we do pick your teams, we just do it. And good luck. We don't ship out the unnumbered stuff in this stuff, just the numbered and the autos. And let's catch a hot case. Cases 4 and 5 are insane. Overall, this stuff's been good. And finally, tomorrow and throughout the weekend, we're going to find out where these kids are finally going. And Shermer is not in the product. You don't have the red dot, you're drawing dead. And then take your 8 through 13s. We'll add more a little later. Your 8 through 13s, they're all going. Everything's going. The first auto. This is guessable. O'Shane for the field. Who guessed O'Shane? And then we have Amani for Penn State. O'Shane's the 88th ranked prospect according to ESPN. UCLA, Caleb Wilson. They hit. Notre Dame gets Dexter Williams. It's a base. All base to start. West Virginia gets a Gary Jennings Jr. It's a base. Ohio State gets Terry McLaurin, base. All right, let's guess the first cracked ice. First cracked ice, just because the veterans haven't been every case. The next cracked ice for 8. Armstead, Raquel. We have Rock Yassin for the field. And then to 99, Traquan for the field. Drew Sample for Washington. Greg Dortch for Wake Forest. Stanford gets Caden Smith, base. Emmanuel Hall to base for Missouri. Nice. This kid's starting to come out. Metcalf to 10. That's a big one. Metcalf to 10 for Mississippi. It's a big hit so far. Juan Thornhill for Virginia. To 99, it's Dorsett. Still got a lot left. Stanley Morgan Jr. for Nebraska. We have Miles Gaskin to 15. It's not cracked for Washington. It's not cracked. Iowa State gets David Montgomery to 15. It's on card. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kyler Murray cracked ice! Who guessed Kyler? That's insane. It's 23 of 23. The back corner of a lot of these autos are just, they're white. Wow. Nick Bosa, what a back-to-back packs. That's insane. For Ohio State. Oklahoma's there starting case 9, everyone. They've been destroying the last, 5. Nice. Marquise Brown on card for Oklahoma. Juan Thornhill again for Virginia. Dax Raymond. That goes to the field. Johnny Dixon for Ohio State. Ohio State, Oklahoma, the big teams, they hit a lot. Lodge for Ole Miss. And then we have Anderson to 15. Florida State gets Jock Patrick. We have more rough up. After we fill number 8, I'll add more. Alex Madison for the field. Baylor gets a Herd. And then we have Preston Williams for the field. We have to 15 Hakeem Butler for Iowa State. I got to clear after this. Michigan gets Rashad Gary to 99. And then we have Luck to 99. Nice start to the case. Kyler cracked ice. Bosa, Metcalf. This case is actually amazing. I gotta clear this. Yeah, we have a decent amount of this. Well, we'll run out this weekend probably. There's Debo for South Carolina. What a story that would be if you hit the 1 of 1. A.J. Brown cracked ice for Mississippi. Porter, it's still early. Byron Murphy. Base. Golden Tate to 99. Looks like he's on Notre Dame. It's still really early. In the field, get an Easton Stick. All right, guess the veteran non-prospect for 8, if there is one. Let's guess it. Bama. Damian Harris. 1 of 1! Damian Harris! 1281! 1281 is hitting. There you go, 1281. 1 of 1 on card. 1281 hits. He's known for hitting. Dustin B. We're hitting a ridiculous amount of 1 of 1s. Oh, wow. And then he has a John Hanna. That's the guess to 99. Wow. The guess is the next pack. And then to 99, it's Bradshaw. All right, guess the next cracked ice for 8. Take your 8 through 13s. This is a loaded case, and we're only halfway there. There's Bruce Anderson for the field. The field gets Alex. Yeah, that's probably the biggest. Dustin. Yeah, that's probably the biggest hit. But there's been a lot of monsters in between. There's Hunter Renfrow for Clemson. This stuff is amazing. There's another Noah Fant. It's a base. Looks like Washington. Gardner Minshew. He's the second. I gotta plastic these, but 8 is next. 8 is next. We're not doing that Bowman until we do at least 13 cases of this. We got Rock Ya-Sin base for the field. And then we have for Oregon to 10, it's Marcus. Pittsburgh gets a Quadri Allison. It's a base. The field gets Alex Madison. Georgia Hardman Jr. It's a base. Well, this is a cracked ice. If you said Cam or Bo, I'll give it to you. Then we have Bruce Anderson, base. Miami, Travis Homer, base. NC State, Ja'Cory Myers, but a lot of these cards, you see the back corner. That's just how they come. This is to 18 for NC State. Cracked ice of Finley, looks like for NC State. The field gets Anthony Johnson to 99. Still have a lot left. We still have equivalent to like 4 to 5 boxes left. Penn State gets Miles Sanders. There's Greedy for LSU. Kenson, you're on the board. Base. There you go, Kenson. Got one. Jacques Patrick, base for Florida State. Washington State gets a James Williams base. Another Renfro. It's a base for Clemson. And then Rodney Harrison to 15. Anderson. A lot of numbered non-autos in this case. More than usual. The Gators get a Chauncey base. See some more big hits, but there's been a lot of big hits so far. Oh, wow. Brian Bosworth, cracked ice. This is the first time there's been 2 legends in one case. It's a cool hit for Oklahoma. And then we have another Caleb Wilson base for UCLA. Jalen Moore for the field. All right, guess the last auto of the case for 8. And take your 8s. Keyshawn Johnson for the field. This has to be a rare one. I don't know, we've hit a couple. There's J.J. Whiteside for Stanford. We've hit a couple of, maybe that might be the second one. We're guessing the last hit. Got to clear the base of this box. All right, let's do it. Last stack. Nice case. We'll see a couple more big ones. All right, the field gets a Keelan Doss. The field gets Darwin Thompson, base. Georgia, Hardman II or Junior. Zach Gentry for Michigan. Antoine Wesley for Texas Tech. We have Darren Hall to 10 for Pittsburgh. They're that. Oh, that was a free. This is a free team. Pittsburgh's a sneaky $7 team. They hit. They should probably be more than 7 based on how much they hit. If he is, we haven't hit him yet. Jay Griff. Last stack of packs. We have 1 box left. There's Foster Moreau for LSU. There's Miles Boykin for Notre Dame. Bama. There's Christian Miller. Cracked ice. Bama case. Greg times it perfectly. And then there's McSorley for Penn State. It's a base. 2 more. Going to 8. Take your 8s. Then Riley Ridley to 10. That's the kid you want, right? He's tough. I think that's the kid. And then the last pack is Trayvon Mullen Jr. for the Clemson Tigers. That is the case. Let me plastic these and let's recap. Nice case. That's the 10. It's cracked ice. Bosworth. It's on card. I like Greedy's signature. It's Greedy. That's cracked ice of A.J. Brown. But, take your 8s. 8 is next. That's a 1 of 1. That's a big. Any Alabama 1 of 1's big. Marquise. That's on card. That's Bosa. That's Kyler cracked ice. That's Metcalf to 10. The case started off so hot early. There's no hit list. What's up, Spider? You're back, Spider. Spider was with us in the beginning. Now he's back. And that's the case. And thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Let's take our 8s.